After impressively finishing out his draft year in a development league, this prospect has been sent to open the following season with a Double-A club. This new player meets his Double-A coach for the first time and receives some sagely advice about what it takes to be successful outside of the gym or field. A minor league pitching coach offers advice to a new member of his staff.
Number 19 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 19.
They'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Oh, that's out.
Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2.
Now let's go.
A great take on that slider away right there, but I'm thinking in that situation that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
So a pivotal moment now here, and digging in now, Luis Casilla, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Turn 2 right here. Here we go.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. And it's fouled away. And 2-2. Tompkins aboard here at first with nobody out. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. And as he punches him out there, he collects his first Double-A strikeout.
Well, I'm sure that feels good, and maybe he'll keep the ball or something, but you know his sights are set on a lot higher than Double-A ball. Figuring out how to strike out a lot more guys at this level as he progresses in the minors will be one of the keys for him reaching the big leagues.
So striding in, Alberto Manoso. He's got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the eighth. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. The 1-1 home. Hit hard down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are two away now.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Now batting. Designated hitter.
So stepping in, Julio Mora. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a dive, but he's back in there. First pitch of the at-bat. And they start him out away with a called strike.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
Behind 0-2 now. A runner on first with 2 away. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Now at the plate, Randy Joyal. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Plays at 1 now.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box, Brandon Hester.
Brandon Hester.
Yes, he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a hard liner, but this is a foul ball.
Come on now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Stepping in now, Pierre Farron. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Here we go.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
2 down now.
The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there. I'm not sure if you're guessing or you're sitting on a pitch, but boy, that was awfully close to being called a strike.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, listen, you don't always want your closer to have to go 2 innings on a regular basis, but in this game, it was necessary for this one, and he had just enough to get the job done.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1 the final. The Bay Bears took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Joseph
final line score
Meade
for our ball
earns his
game.
first win of
For
the
the
season.
victorious Bay
Kerry
Bears, 3
Shoemaker
runs,
pitched
11
well,
hits,
allowing only
no
2
errors.
earned,
They
but
left
ends up
7
taking the
on base.
loss.
Your
Number
attention,
19
please.
gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 19.
Off the top of the ninth, Paul Shipley, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
High in the air down the right field line. Cedeno giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner. Digging in to try it again, Miguel Cardona. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Hit back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Randy Joyle stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
One down now, one down.
And strike 3 called on the outside corner. He's earned the right to live out there with the fastballs, as that's out number 2.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
The batter, the center fielder, Luis Casilla.
Stay ahead now.
Standing in now, Luis Casilla, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Bay Bears took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Estevan Alvarez earns his first win of the season.
You ready? Hey, grab that right there. Are you ready? Is you ready? Ready. You say you ready. Whole squad ready. Ready. Is you ready? Are you ready? Ready. Is you ready? Whole squad ready. We came here to see Jeff. What you got? No, no, no. Not on my watch. No way. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. You can bring what you got. I'm going to the top. Bring what you got. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. I'm going to the top. Are you ready? You know what time it is, right? They don't want to smack. So it's time to take it. Rhyme with them coaches. It's time to see who be realer. Unloaded empty dick on them. Make sure these people feel it. I'm shooting like Reggie Miller. Don't move, but I'ma hit you. Pop up. Told ya I call it Dilla Manila. Scope on them, turn them with this picture. Hit you from distance. We came out the trenches with the stitches. God is my boy. I gotta get that first one shot before that trip from hit me. Ain't gotta worry about looking back with my squad with me. Are you ready? Is you ready? Ready. You say you ready. Whole squad ready. Ready. Is you ready? Are you ready? Ready. Is you ready? Whole squad ready. We came here to see Jeff. What you got? No, no, no. Not on my watch. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. You can bring what you got. I'm going to the top. Bring what you got. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. I'm going to the top. Hopping out that truck with the nibblers looking like Thriller. I'm ready for the million. Talk to myself in the mirror. Is you ready? Ready. Jump off in that Bentley with no silly. Is you ready? Sick of taking losses, time for winning. They can't hang with us, can't be with us. They know we all in danger. If you think you with my squad, better hang it up. We've been grinding hard. Can't take that from us. We've been grinding hard on the job. Can't take that from us. Are you ready? Is you ready? Ready. You say you ready. Whole squad ready. Ready. Is you ready? Are you ready? Ready. Is you ready? Whole squad ready. We came here to see Jeff. What you got? No, no, no. Not on my watch. No way. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. You can bring what you got. I'm going to the top. Bring what you got. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. I'm going to the top. Are you ready?
Ladies and
Number
gentlemen,
19
your
takes the
attention,
mound
please.
as he's been called
Now
upon to
pitching
pitch.
for Mobile, number 19.
At the plate, Charlton Davidson.
Leading
On the
off
night,
for the
he's 2
Braves,
for 4 with a pair of
The center
singles.
fielder, number 19.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Here we go.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, no one down here.
Now the 1-1 pitch is lined into right center, base hit, and it's a base hit. And just like that, the potential tying run is aboard here to start the home half of the ninth.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Hey, no outs here.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there, 0-1. Davidson on at first, nobody out. And he lays off for ball 1. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no
Hey,
respect
infield,
for this
knock it
hitter, or he's setting him up to go down and away.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective
Down
number
batting,
1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
We've got 1 here.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And the runner back. Runners on first with 1 down. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
After that slider away, he must have set his sights out there because he took that fastball in like he had no chance.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your 2nd out of the inning. At the plate, Jonathan Jordan. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul.
Hey, we got 2 down now.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to.
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the ninth, and secured.
Listen up. I ain't playing around. I shed blood, sweat, and tears, and I made my rounds. I'm bad. There's no stopping me. Get out of my way. I'm like a runaway train flying at a supersonic speed. I got what you want. I got it. I got what you need. I got it. Welcome to the show. Get ready for the major leagues. All right. All my life I said, gonna be
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
All right, you know that I got it. That's all I really got to say.
Ladies and
Number
gentlemen,
19
your
enters
attention,
from the
please.
bullpen to do the pitching.
Now pitching for the Bay Bears, number 19.
Former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. He'll start things off in the top of the ninth as they look for a little insurance. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Where's it first now?
Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Fouled away. Here's another 0-2. That misses, 1-2.
That's a stone cold take right there. Easily could have been rung up instead.
And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the ninth.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
A high fastball is in there. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the back. Even.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. One out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. Digging in once again, Mackey. First two men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order and against the middle of the order too.
To 1-2 now. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. The Biscuits lead it 3-0.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Biscuits took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Andrew Kittredge earns the win, his second, as he finishes 7 innings, allowing only... Number 19 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 19.
He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one.
Nobody out now.
McLean on third. Morrow is at second with nobody out. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Hey, 2 pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This like I want to see a 2-strike approach. Maybe a little choke up, maybe a little fight up the middle the other way. Grind back into this count.
Into the box now, Vernon Aparicio. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run, but I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. Second and third here, 1 man out.
One down.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Vernon Aparicio is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. Into the box now, Max Mackey, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
This was just a nice win for these guys. They did most of their damage in that big second inning and did what they had to the rest of the way to secure this win.
8-4 tonight. Mobile took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Juan Costa earns his first win of the season. Sean Staples permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Number 19 records the save, his 4th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac.
A coach clues in a new team member on available resources.
Ladies and
Number
gentlemen,
19 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
For Mobile, number 19.
Striding in to start the ninth, Brandon Hester, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Brandon Hester.
Here comes the first pitch.
Here we go.
Lays off 1-0. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
Cedeno is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away. Now to the plate, Pierre Farron. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. A fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. Eduardo Casilla waits on deck. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Striding in, Eduardo Casilla. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. And a curveball drops in there for strike one.
Here we go.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Striding in once again, Randy Joyle. He singled his last time up. A swing and a ground ball to third. He's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Mobile Bay Bears took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Number 19 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 19.
Now batting, Chad Shipley.
Leading up
He went
for the
deep earlier, and
Blue
he's 2 for 4 to this
The third
point.
baseman,
Here comes the
Chad
first pitch.
Shipley.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his bat and gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
Here you go, guys.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take
Now
a
batting,
deep breath. Still
the
have 2
catcher,
more outs to get, but
Brandon
retiring that leadoff guy
Hester.
is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Caballero is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Into the box now, Pierre
Now
Farron.
batting,
He successfully
second
laid
baseman,
down a sac bunt in his
Pierre
last plate appearance.
Farron.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. He makes the catch, and they have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
And tonight's
The final line
1-run
score
game
for our
comes to
ball
an
game.
end, 6-4
For the victorious
after final. Brandon Crawford claims the
내 인생의 최고를 보라 강해져라 LG 플러스 무적해지 승리를 위해 무적해지 S-class, I guess you won't see the problem. I know every who and every hoodle I'm around them. What you call a piece of mind, I call a picture for a hold up. Yeah, I'm in my luggage, hold up. Boy, I'm on the runway like I'm Ducky, hold up. Prolific, really be living my lyrics. So tell me who did it this big and who ain't about to slow up. My boy, 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 my boy. Who gon' bring my crown? And who gon' try to f with me? Off the ground, can't get enough of me. I don't play around. Got that type of luxury going down. Ain't no catching up.
Your
number
attention,
19
please.
gets the call
Out
from the
is
bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 19.
Listen to
something going here. First pitch coming. Here it is. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
Come on, guys.
Grounded to the right. Schroeder is right there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Into the box, David Chu. He flew out in his last at bat.
David Chu.
A ball and no strikes.
Hey,
One ball, no strike.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Settling in now, Jonathan
The
Jordan.
first baseman, number 4.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Jordan.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Come on now, here we go.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that one run held up tonight. 1-0 the final. The Bay Bears took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Esteban Alvarez wins his third of the season. Bryce Wilson was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Number 19.
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Mobile, number 19.
striding in to start the ninth, Danny Morrow, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Danny.
Right down Broadway that time. Strike one.
No one out now.
Fastball called for strike two. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Vinny.
Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself. That's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
Hey, come on now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
In now, Mark Subcheck.
Catcher, Mark.
As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Behind 0-2 now.
2 down, 2 down.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
This evening's game comes to an end 5-4, the final tally.
5 runs, 7 hits, 3 errors. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for Mobile, number 19.
Striding into the box, Jake Smolinski. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
That's popped up. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
The third baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off there 1-0.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
Go 2, roll it up.
The 1-1 home. Bends into the zone for a strike.
Hey, nobody gone now.
Got him. Good job of making him chase a pitch.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Liner toward right center. In for a look is Borges, but this gets down, a base hit. Long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting to that one.
Now batting second base.
Into the box, Mackey, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Here we go, fellas. Let's
No
go.
doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know.
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. So coming to the plate, Brian Camacho, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. No balls and one strike.
Turn two.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, we got one here.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Ready now, 2-strike pitch on its way. Hit down the third baseline. And this will get by him at third, down the line. It's a fair ball. And the tying run comes around to score from second.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up.
Number 13, Brandon Hoffman.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. Brandon Kaufman gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com. Digging in, Derek Venner, third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. The pitch.
Venner.
And he fouls this one off. Hit on the ground to third. Ward is there. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Danny Morrow. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Line drive to center field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile. bring the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Digging in the switch hitter, Vinny Oliveros. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
2-0 now.
Hey, one away.
And he'll step off.
Hey, let's roll two. Plays it two.
And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
3-1 to him now. Morrow stands at first with one out. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Cedeno, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Mark Subcheck, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Two-run game, last of the ninth with two away. Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, we got two. Hey, plays it one now.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. The short hit hard, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Back and forth with the tapes, I gotta make it work. 'Cause mama struggling to cry only makes me.
Stepping in, Adam Castilla. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say,
and he struck him out for out number 3, so that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Mobile jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
A minor leaguer is assigned temporarily to a new role.
On a
This player with strong convictions finds out a team can have convictions too.